Mahomes now on first down. Out to his left. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hey, let's go!
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes gonna let one fly. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson, 51 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be
watch my stream and get straight.
Shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it
if you
done.
feel like
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
So many. He just don't take the sacks. Just pause though.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
He's checking. Crash. Kill. Hey, high 7.
Here's Kamara trying to run for him. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I said pause, dude.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Hill looks to throw. And he finds Cook. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Hill now operating from the red zone. Again has it complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. 4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
Hey, wahoo! Back.
Man, they
He
let
didn't
you
seem
clock
in a
on
rush.
that
I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
To throw on second down is Hill. And this is Cook with a grab. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and just like that, it's third down. Hill.
He had a
That'll be
touchdown.
complete to Cook. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there, second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. To throw is Hill. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, third and goal. From the gun, here's Hill. Cook's got it.
Daddy, let me kick
Touchdown
that home.
Saints. Jared Cook there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Oh my goodness.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I can't watch this one play touchdown.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards.
Steve saw that cheese in one play touchdown. I did.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. On the ground, Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now Breeze. Flush to his right. Pitch and catch here to Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42.
And there was absolutely 0 pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints' 1st down. Breeze now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
36, 36. Watch 12, 12, 12. 14. Go, go. 56, the mark, boys, 56. Check, 56. Man, I got you.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Hill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one...
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Von Bell. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now it's a quarterback 3rd and long. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. That one goes for 30 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time. Mahomes now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Breeze to throw. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Breeze now on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Hill. And Cook has it. Left side.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Again, it's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. That's to his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Breeze.
Oh my God!
It's Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Zach Line there to make the grab, as his guys are back within a single score. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Great playmaking.
Travis Kelsey. As time expires in the first half, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Brees going to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
56, 56. Check 56. Got to do better. Come on, QB, come on. 21.
From the 45 on second down. Brees. Thomas has got it. Complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Brees now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
53.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big...
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. 3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here. Brees now. And the pressure gets to him again. Terrell Suggs. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
What?
And Lutz puts this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Let's go!
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
56. Mike's 56.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's airing it out for Will. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to take off, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
No, what you doing?
Touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Oh, what you doing?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You get drunk, sleep.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Good man, Trae.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. On 2nd and 9. Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn. 62 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Lutz now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Top blue, top blue.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Mahomes now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes looking for Kelsey on the deep ball, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins. 39 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Chiefs take
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Throwing now is Mahomes. Steps away to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Being chased out left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the...
I should have high passed that. That's on me. I'm sorry, Mahomes. High passed it, Jed.
12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like it felt like, hey, we got to...
I swear to... Oh, my goodness, dude.
10, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Ted Ginn. 88 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. What's good on the extra point as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Like I'm at to make this a 15-point game again.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick
with
it
the
off.
Cheesy play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the out.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Let's go. Hey, exit.
Throwing now is Breeze. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player?
They will not let me jump shit, bro.
Those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
They get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
On first down, Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Run.
Again, it's Breeze. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Back to throw, Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. So here we go on 4th. Hill. Open man is Michael Thomas. 12 yards there, good for his Saints first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now Hill. Again has it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle. They'll look to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Breeze to throw forward on 4th. And it's caught.
This game's so ass,
into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with time running out as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
Hey, Zoo.
56, Mike, 56.
Get it.
Hill. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A crushing blow there as they cannot tie the game. Now the focus shifts to can they get the onside kick and have a miracle happen.
And they have to have that miracle play that they've been working on, that they've designed. You don't really just draw one up now. You've had different onside kicks. Do they have that one weak point in the defense that they can exploit because they have to have the ball back?
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
To throw is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Mahomes going to throw it here. Steps away. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages.
56, Mike, 56. Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with him. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling